and we walked down to a local garage sale in the neighborhood, and right away I saw some goodies. I am so motivated to listing that I am just grabbing piece after piece to list up for my barnyard show, for my pottery show. And all of the pieces that don't sell can go right into my vintage variety show, so I have plenty of items. But of course, my hope is that I am selling my items. I keep grabbing more and more items out of my listed inventory that's not cross-posted to knickknacks.net. Along with all of these new items that I recently got, you would have found me picking these up in lots of Thrift With Me videos and haul videos. As you can see, I am just listing some more. If you haven't seen me pick these items up, you can always go and look at my Thrift With Me videos. I have the Thrift With Me videos on a playlist, along with other playlists on my channel. I'd just like to say that I appreciate all of my subscribers, whether you're new to my channel or you've been with me for a few years. I am just going around my emporium and just grabbing anything I think that would go with the barnyard theme or in my pottery shows. Lola, how you doing? We took her on a walk. We took Lola on a walk. She got to play with her puppy friend. And we walked down to a local garage sale in the neighborhood, and right away I saw some goodies. This is a wall hang. Oh, we also went to the farmer's market. And my daughter got the asparagus.
Purple asparagus.
Yes, purple asparagus. And I found this chicken wall hang that's going to go perfect in my barnyard theme live sale. And then she had these Depression era glass plates. These two match. And then this one is more like a carnival. I can never say that word, carnival. It's kind of orange and iridescent on the middle part and has a slightly different pattern to it. So those will be coming to one of my live sales. And that's my haul from the garage sale. Paid $5 for everything. And this is my little succulent that I bought at the farmer's market. I am doing some last minute ads to my barnyard theme before I do my live sale. I was so happy to pick up this chicken item at the garage sale. Got to get that listed. And there it is. I ran my barnyard theme. When I was down in Ohio with my friend Sherry, we went to the Goodwill bins, the outlet store, so we could dig for some goodies, and I found these dusty and crusty pigs in a box. She was picking up clothing and handbags and shoes. I also found a Uno barn. It's a toy barn that was full of animals and people. And she started teasing me that between the barn and the pigs I was finding, that I should do a barnyard theme live sale. I do all my live sales on knickknacks.net, and I was like, that's a pretty good idea, because I have pigs at home. I had cows, chickens. I'm like, I think I can pull that together. Then I started thinking about it. I'm like, I have farmhouse type items or things that you would find on a farm. And I started adding in butterflies and other items that were related. And then I ran my live sales. I ran the barnyard theme live sale twice in one day. The first sale I scheduled for 10 a.m., but I think I started it around 9:30-ish. It wasn't an exact time. I was just ready to go. And I sold these 3 pigs. And then I listed more items up, and I did a late night show. I started that show at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I sold 12 more items. So let's get all the items together, and I'll tell you about everything that sold. Now it's looking more like a barnyard theme. I had a donkey, I had one cat item, I had dogs, butterflies, owls. I am still selling napkin rings and a Christmas item. That is a West Germany owl, one of those mercury glass ornaments. Look at the mini pig. Also got this at the bins. It's a single shaker. My daughter found this at the bins in Missouri a long time ago, and we just didn't know what to do with it. We debated about painting it, not painting it, redonating it, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to put it up because some people do like to save them, and some people like them just as they are, and sure enough, it sold. The butterfly, well, all of these are sold items. This is the pig head that I also got in Ohio. I got this at the Hartville Thrift. It hangs on the wall. And then a long time ago, I got this Jim Shore piece. It's called the Main House. Very farmhouse looking. And then this donkey, I bought this at an antique mall years and years ago. And I had it listed, then I delisted it, and then it was just in my unlisted inventory for years, and I forgot to list it up for my first show, my morning show. And I did schedule these shows ahead of time, like a day or two ahead of time. Well, at least the morning one I did. The evening one, nope, that was spontaneous. I was like, hey, I'm going to run the show again. And that gives people time to take a look and put pre-bids in, or they're going to try to be at the show to see if you add any more items, or just to hear more about the items, or whatever. They love to come to the live shows for the entertainment of it, but also to purchase items. So this was not in the first show. And then I remembered, I'm like, oh my goodness, I have the donkey. I got to get that listed. This is one of those lamps that would sit on top of a TV, but it's also a planter. This wiring is no good. It really should be thrown out. You cannot use it. It's like frayed. You can just take it off. You just remove that little screw right there, and the whole electrical part just pops off, and then you just have the donkey by itself. And this, I got this at a garage sale years ago, and this was another item. I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to be able to sell that on like eBay. Nobody's going to be looking up wooden trivet with hand painted kitten on it or cat. You know, like the keywords is just not going to play well. But when someone sees something like this and you're talking about it, and the guy I got this off of, he was up there in age, and he said his grandmother painted this. So I think it's, you know, from the 40s or 50s. It depends on how old she was when she painted it. Trying to guess age. This is scorched. It's got patina on it. It is a one-of-a-kind trivet. On the back of it, they were using it a little bit as a cutting board at one point. This is USA pottery. This is a single shaker with like a ton of crazing on it. This is another single shaker. This one was made in Japan and has its stopper, a planter. I have very few planters. I have one I didn't list yet, but every time I put planters up in my live sales, they also sell. That's something, regardless of theme, that people are looking for. And then, of course, this is my tea light holder, cast iron tea light holder, and that's everything that sold. So ran 2 shows, and I sold 15 items. So here's a reselling tip for all the resellers that are watching my channel. I paid up for the donkey and for this Jim Shore piece. But I didn't worry about that because the items that I got at the bins, this one, my daughter got that one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, are such a low cost. So it's normally 69 cents a pound for what we call breakables, or what they call breakables. They separate the clothing and other items into the big giant bins, and then they put these type of items into boxes. 69 cents a pound. However, depending on how much you buy, once you get over a certain threshold, it drops to 49 cents a pound. I put all of these on the scale, including my daughter's in that one, and it didn't even come up to $1 for those items. So it's okay to pay more for the bigger items, and of course I sold them for higher dollar amounts. When I bought this donkey, I paid $7 for that particular item, and the Jim Shore house, I paid $8.99. I sold the house for $28, and I sold the donkey for $30. So most of the money I made on all of these items are from those two items right there, and then these just kind of sprinkle in. All in on these 15 items, I paid $23.26, and I sold them for $129, all in one day. I am beyond excited. I have never made that much money reselling in all the years I've been reselling. I've never had this many sales. I don't know, maybe I have. Since I've been on Knickknacks, I might have sold more than 15 in one day. I don't remember now. This is just amazing. It has completely turned my reselling business into another direction. It's kind of like a pivot. Not that I'm not going to be sourcing and selling on my other platforms. I am. But now when I go out sourcing, I think about, can I sell this on a live sale? This item has been listed up for a few years. I don't even know if it gets views or not. You would think Jim Shore pieces would go really quickly. I did have it priced up, but that's because I run sales on eBay. I take offers on eBay. Nothing. Didn't sell it on eBay. So I am so glad that somebody saw it on my live sale and bought it. And I have had this up on other live sales. I occasionally put it in the background. It didn't sell right away because it is a unique item and kind of expensive. Oh my goodness. I just now counted up my items here, and you guys might have been counting as well watching the video. I only have 13 items up. I never pulled the other 2 items that were bought out of the Buy It Now. Let me go get those items. Here's one of the items that was bought in the Buy It Now, and the other one is right here. Wow, it's looking crowded in there now. I added in the Hazel Atlas candy dish with the pinwheels on it. That is chipped on one of the underneath parts of one of the corners. And then this little lidded Tanala piece, I got this just recently. So that changes my totals. For all 15 items, my cost of goods is $30.38, and I sold them all for $129. The Barnyard live sales was so successful, and now I am listing up more and more items for my pottery show. I'm so excited to be doing that live. Come over to knickknacks.net to see my lives over there, as well as all of the other sellers that are on there. I scheduled my all pottery live sale for late night around 10 p.m. I am also going to run it at another time, either in the morning or the afternoon. I'm just trying to catch all of the different time zones across the United States. This is what my table looks like. I sold this pair of salt and pepper shakers. They are pottery with the cork stoppers in them. So pretty. I believe they're souvenir pieces. Probably from an island somewhere. I got these at the Goodwill bins down in Ohio. I sold so many items from there already that I have no more cost into my items that I got down there. So I have zero cost into these, and I sold them for $8. And I sold these on knickknacks.net, and you'll never believe who bought them. It was Jocelyn, the crazy lamp lady. She's the person who owns and runs knickknacks.net. She loves pottery items. I know she loves her pottery mugs. And then she ended up buying these pottery salt and pepper shakers from me. So exciting. After I ran my late night pottery show, I did one at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, but I didn't sell anything. But that's okay. I'm going to incorporate all of these items into my vintage variety shows. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you guys later.